bottle from Jay-Z.
Oh, I did see this
video?
Yeah, I seen that clip.
So there's a video of him receiving a bottle from Jay-Z with a note, and you can see in the video
I don't know if you heard the Trump theory recently going around. Bam, like this is actual like breaking news. The head of FBI that was fired from Trump, on his Instagram, he posted
she's taking a video almost like a you need to watch me because I'm not safe. Watch this.
What?
She's trying to expose Hollywood and the cults that are in Hollywood. Listen to this. What times?
when we almost got into a fight yesterday.
Oh, that would have been crazy if we were there. That would have been fire.
I'm telling you, that shit was like after I came home, and it was like 12, right? I got home. Fam, after that, there was so much adrenaline still in my body
from the altercation.
From just like pushing around, right? And then what do you call this? I was like watching the replay over and over again, and I was just waiting.
Okay, describe the whole situation. Okay. Describe everything.
So yesterday we had a semifinals basketball game, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like the whole day I was just chilling. I was like in my house just with my parents just chilling, and then I was just like very relaxed the whole time, waiting to get energy off. Yeah. Right. So as soon as the game started, I don't know, like you know me, like I'm very tame. I'm not gonna go up to a person and start like talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're like kind of keep to yourself sometimes. Yeah, I feel you.
But I don't know why, but this game, from the jump, like first like possession, I started clapping the guy's face, and then I'm like, oh, like was taking like all the emotions in I started acting like truly off emotion. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. So we do the whole game. I'm shit talking everyone on the other team the whole game. Bro. But I think that's real confidence though, because if you're talking at the end when you're already up, that sucks. I was talking from the jump. So that's why they were pissed the whole game, because it wasn't just.
So they were just getting pissed off. So constantly in their head, they're like singing you.
They're like, why is this guy still talking? Yeah,
like,
for 40 straight minutes.
That's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. If I was another team, I was rage baiting too. I was
rage baiting. Boom. So at the end, I grab a rebound and I say like, oh, this guy sucks, right? And I'm dribbling, and this guy, he like fouls me, but he takes me with him. Right?
Oh, he grabs you?
Yeah, he grabbed me, and you see he grips my jersey. So obviously Taekwondo, like I'm like this, I'm waving my hands around, right? Yeah. And then I pull my shorts up like this, and I don't know why I did this, because I never do this.
Because this is a threat right here.
No, this.
If you do
this, this means like we're gonna throw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But his boy was holding me from my other jersey too, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit his boy, right? And then in the video, all you see 30 plus people just come and swarm. It's like you never like I was like royalty fam, and all my dogs were about to blitz that guy for touching me.
But what happened? Okay, what happened after though? Like
after what do you mean?
After that video.
Oh, okay. So after the video, he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy up." Like he kept pointing. Yeah. But we were so. Also, I only started talking because I knew I had people around me. So you know, like when you pick your fights, like you only pick the fights you're gonna win, right?
Yeah. So because so you know you're like protected right now.
Yeah.
You can talk.
I look behind me. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. Like that's why I was so overconfident, right? And then he's talking like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this guy up, but RJ obviously, like he said, yo, it's a Thursday. There's no reason to fight. I wasn't gonna fight.
But they stopped the game for that.
Yeah, they stopped the game. They ended the game 1 minute early.
Wow.
Fam, like, what the heck? Like, that was the first time, like, I actually got into, like...
How would it have been different?
If he swung?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would have swung back. And I promise you he would have got jumped by, like, 30 people.
But then the other team, too, has people, too.
No. It was, like, trust me, it was, like, 30 versus, like, 10. But fam, we had, if you know Jelani, this guy you've seen Jelani. He's Captain America. I mean, Captain Jamaica, fam. He's built, like, and he's ready to crash out. I have Charon ready to crash out. No, here's the thing too. And I told Carlos this, but when they were holding me back, I wanted to look to see just like who would ride out for me. And obviously Hayden, Charon was there. Everyone.
That's a good tester. If you ever want to test your friends and see who's really, really loyal to, or actually has like good street smarts.
Yes.
If you get into an altercation like that, or even just like an argument with people, it's good to just like, you know, glance around and see who's moving on a certain level, you know?
Yeah, because I paged my friend. He was on the sideline. Yeah. In the replay, statue, fam. Bro, what? Yo, I'm getting pushed around. Why aren't you in the mix? Why aren't you? I even paged RJ. Because yo, I seen the replay, he was just walking. Bro, if you push me, I live in a house with you. If anyone touches me, you're supposed to be right there with me. You know what I mean?
You know what it reminded me of?
Yeah.
You ever seen that clip of I think it was Lacey and Ron?
And
Remember
Ron?
when Brad like like slapped Ron in the face?
And then Lacey just like
So before that happened, I believe like there was a meme of it.
Yeah.
He had a clip of him saying, "Yo, if anyone touches my boy, I'm gonna hurt him. I'm protecting him." And then they play that where Ron got slapped and Lacey's just like this.
oh my god. No.
But apparently,
Yeah.
what was not put on camera when they cut the camera after Bradley Martin like slapped
shit.
Ron.
Yeah.
Apparently, Lacey punched him in the face. But that was like off camera.
Off camera.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, look, because what happened was like they stopped it because it was got awkward or whatever.
Yeah.
But apparently he actually did ride out for him.
That's why I said, like, imagine you and Josh were there. You guys would give it. Like, I promise you, once that altercation would happen and he swung, you guys would look at each other and already beeline to me. I already know. I already know that. Like, that's guaranteed, fam.
Yeah, that's just
That's guaranteed. It's like when we were running from the cops and then you and Josh just gave that one look. Boom, you guys already
It's like
knew
breathing,
what to do.
bro. It's like breathing. You don't think about breathing, fam.
Oh, and also, I don't know if it was like, this is dark game or I was just being a dickhead. So there was another guy I was talking to, and I literally went up to him at the end of the game, and Carell was there with me. He's like, yo, I didn't know you like talk like this. I'm like, I don't know, fam, like something just got into me. But I said, I literally looked him dead in the face. I'm like, oh, yo, you know, you're the reason why they lost the game today. And then he's like, what?
You said that to the
To
teammate.
him, to like the opponent.
Yeah.
And he was shocked. He's like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, fam, you're supposed to be the star player of the team. You didn't do nothing. You're the reason why they lost.
Wait, so do you know these people?
No,
already?
I don't.
So wait, why did you say that?
I don't know. It's just like I was so like competitive, and I just felt like saying it. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go up to him and say it because I'm gonna be a dickhead.
Honestly, in sports,
it gets crazy.
Honestly, in sports, that's the type of like mindset you should be on anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't know, like obviously on the streets it's different.
Yeah,
but like,
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but like in sports, that's kind of the mindset you have to go in with.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we're gonna win regardless, like no matter what. Like, there's only one option, and I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Do it no matter. And that's why Michael Jordan was great. Do you know Michael Jordan used to just shit talk everybody?
Yes,
and that's why
everyone.
he was so good. Literally was using psychological tactics, dark
Yes.
game on the court. And mixing it with talent.
Facts.
But how much of it do you think would have just been the aura of him messing with everyone's head too? Because imagine he's talking all of that shit and then he's backing it up with good talent. And probably every single story of those people is like in Sinners. You know in Sinners?
Okay.
Where Michael B. Jordan's character Stack, somebody was robbing his truck.
Yeah.
And then he had to shoot the guy in the leg even though he didn't rob him.
Even though he didn't need to.
And what did he say? He said, I can't let somebody say I almost got away robbing Stack.
Oh, okay.
So he shot him in the leg.
Yeah.
Even though he's like, you know what, it's okay, bro. He shot him in the leg anyway because the idea of somebody walking around saying, oh, I almost got away, it's giving everybody else hope.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine you go on the court, every time someone plays you, or even like a fight.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the sport, but every time you show up, you create this almost atmosphere or even like a storyline and almost folklore to you.
Yeah, fam.
Because rumors pass, right? And that aura kind of carries with everyone. So if every time you go onto, let's say, the pitch and you're playing soccer and everybody on the field sees you play a certain way and there's like a little bit of a storyline to it, don't mess with this guy. Oh, he's blah, 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 this and that. You don't even have to play that good anymore.
Yep.
You can still play great, but in their head, they're already putting you on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Right?
In the words of Israel Adesanya, when they walk into the cage, he can tell is like, you can't fake confidence and like that aura. Like if you're like doing all this screaming and stuff like that towards him, he's like, nah, you're just trying to seem bigger than what you are. You know what I mean? But they called in all the documentaries, they're like, yo, that's Black Jesus. Like they called him Black Jesus because the way he played and like he backed up everything.
It's definitely mindset, bro.
Yeah.
It's 100% a mindset thing.
Yeah.
I'm really, really curious in his upbringing what made him like that.
Oh, Jordan?
Yeah, because I didn't really watch the documentaries.
Yeah.
But do you know any
I don't think he
insight?
talked about it like that, but like, no, he didn't talk about like his upbringing like that.
Do you think having parents that give you too much confidence is a bad thing?
Too much? Oh.
Because growing up, I had the opposite where I wasn't told like, oh, you're great at this and that, blah, blah. I would have to prove myself to even get anything like that.
No, I don't think it's bad. Because I know a person who's very overconfident and sometimes comes off as douchey, but that's him. And he's not gonna change. I respect that more because if you act very confident to a point where it's actually like dickheady, but you're still like to anyone you meet, it's that same thing. I actually respect that because it's like you're not changing for the public. I mean,
That's
a lot
true.
of people would.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're still your own person.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like in an upbringing portion.
Yeah, I don't.
How would you raise your kid? Like would you want him to be? Obviously, yeah, you would want him to be like the guy, right?
Yeah. But I feel like there has to be a balance too because it's like you kind of have to like with you have to gain like I don't know if there's so much compliments given and you're getting like boosted of ego, then
He thinks he's too sick for what he's doing, and then there's nothing to prove. That's what I'm trying to get at here. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Where I feel like as a kid, I didn't get compliments like that, fam.
Okay.
Like,
so you had to always
like I didn't really,
Yeah. So chip on the shoulder mindset growing up for you.
What does chip on the shoulder mean?
It's like it's like you always have to prove something because there's something on your shoulders.
That's what it is like. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
So anything you try, you have to like show up.
Word.
But I don't know. But I think if I have my own son, I might do it a little bit different. I don't know. I'm not sure though.
Like get a balance. Like you can gas him up a bit, but it's like at the same time, tough love. Actually, no. I feel like it's very hard. Like the way our parents raised us, you would probably end up doing the same thing. Yeah, low key.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because they pass those traditions on.
I don't know. I would say I'm different from my parents though. Like I don't think we're the same.
I guess.
But it's hard to say because I could only imagine how my parents acted when they're our age. We only see them at that age now,
That
right?
is true. That is true.
Because they're definitely way like wilder at our age, or just doing fun shit. Because they're still kids, right?
That's true.
Like if I saw my sister at I seen her whole life growing up.
Yeah.
You saw your sister her whole life growing up. You can like hold down stages in life where they're that type of person, and then now they're just so different.
Yeah. But is that because you influenced them to go that way or?
Nah.
Okay.
No, they just mature, fam.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is like they just mature.
Okay.
So imagine you had like, would you be your friends with your dad if you were the same age? That's a great question. That's a great question. Would you?
And he was the same age as me?
Yeah, like if you're the same age right now, would you be friends
I think we
with him?
talked about this, but probably right now, yeah. Because like I'm out all the time and I'm having fun. But before I probably wouldn't. Because I was always inside. He was like the party type.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would say so too.
Word?
I would say I would probably hang with my dad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure for sure though.
I don't know,
Like
man.
I can't really tell.
Yeah.
I can't really tell.
That's a good thing though. Like if you could be friends with your dad, you're probably friends
Or
with him.
do you think if you're too much like that person, you can't hang with them?
Oh, fuck.
That's a good question too.
Yeah, you probably, because there's gonna be a clash in personalities, I feel like.
There might be. Cause honestly, especially like fuck, I can't even talk about this.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't even talk about this. Okay, never mind.
We'll talk about something else.
Okay, there's something I do want to talk about though.
Okay.
We have to address this right now.
What?
Tory Lanez. You hear what happened to Tory Lanez?
Oh, we're really doing this?
Yeah, you hear what happened, right?
Yeah, fam.
What happened?
So like the thing I know is that Tory Lanez, after there was a court thing that came out with him, right? And there was more evidence to prove that he
was innocent.
He was innocent, right?
Yeah.
But did you know what happened to all the other people after?
Tory Lanez got stabbed 12 times.
Yeah.
He got, I think both of his lungs collapsed. He got stabbed in the head, neck, and he was rushed to the hospital. And he's in like critical condition. I think still to this day, he's still in critical condition.
Yeah.
We're not sure if he's gonna make it. Now, people are saying this wasn't by accident, this was targeted.
Yeah.
We're not for sure what's going on. But the conspiracy from the jump was Roc Nation might be trying to take out Tory Lanez because of all of the things that he's been doing to expose the industry. And certain creators and artists are also being targeted right now.
Yeah. Chris Brown.
So Chris Brown posted on his story. What did he post?
Free Tory.
Yeah, he posted free Tory, and then within
Why'd
like
you
the
make me
next
say
week, the next week, what happened?
He was put into jail.
He put on trial for like something that happened in 2023.
Oh shit.
So theory is whoever speaks up about certain things going on in the Tory Lanez case, or even just trying to expose something about Roc Nation. Hopefully not us.
Yeah.
God forbid.
Yeah, God forbid. We're just the messenger.
Something happens. Now they call it the Tory Lanez curse.
Oh really?
Because DDG was also affected by this. Did you hear about it?
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
DDG is connected to. So what happened was,
why him?
He made a song with Tory Lanez, right?
Oh, okay.
And he's obviously on his side, posting about it. When that went live, what happened? Literally within a couple of weeks happening,
yeah,
Halle Bailey came out and then she put all these allegations onto him.
Oh, I think I seen the clip
saying,
of that.
oh, he's abusing this and that, blah, blah. And there was a crazy video. There's a video of him receiving a bottle from Jay-Z.
Oh, I did
You
see
see
this
this
clip.
video?
Yeah, I seen that clip.
So there's a video of him receiving a bottle from Jay-Z with a note. And you can see in the video, he's scared to even read it out loud.
Word.
And from his facial expression, he's like, he's not happy that he got it.
Oh, shit.
So he looks at the letter, he's reading it, and he doesn't say it out loud. He just puts it away. He takes out the bottle, and it's an ace of spades.
Okay.
Now, ace of spades is significant. Why?
Why?
Because the ace of spades, the logo on it, has a skull and a spade, right?
Okay.
So
let me see it.
the symbolism,
Oh, this is crazy. This is psychological warfare, fam.
the symbolism is the ace of spades symbolizes the death and the grim reaper.
Oh my god.
Death and the grim reaper. It's pretty much a figure that represents all inevitability of death.
Oh my god.
Right? Now check this out. So the patch's design features a skull and a dagger and was chosen to instill fear and uncertainty in the enemy. So it's like a warning. Jay-Z gave that bottle to him.
But that's a theory though, right?
Yeah, this is a theory. Because
Yeah.
Halle Bailey herself
Okay.
is very close and connected to Jay-Z and Beyonce. And there's a lot of pictures of them together. And I'm pretty sure they've done like projects together.
Holy. Yeah. I seen another clip where it wasn't just DDG, but
It was his artist. You see
yeah,
that?
his best friend, Baby
Yeah, yeah,
Rich.
yeah.
Yeah, and he also got a bottle.
He got a bottle too.
Yeah.
But he read it. He read the letter.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Yeah, he read the letter.
What did it say?
And it says, stay in your jurisdiction. So it pretty much says like, stay in your lane. Like, don't, yeah.
Yo,
That's what the bottle was for though. And it was the
That's
same bottle. It was like an Ace of Spades bottle from
Fam,
Jay-Z.
That's actually insane. No, that's psychological.
So you can imagine all of these things. Let's say a celebrity wants to speak out against something. Boom, you receive a gift. Chill. This is a warning.
Yeah.
Don't talk about this. Don't do anything like that. All swept under the rug, bro.
Yeah. And like the main info I'm getting this from is like academics too. Cause he's always on stream talking like, cause it's funny too. He's like, who do you think's doing all this? And then he throws up the symbol.
The Roc Nation. The Roc Nation.
He doesn't want to say it. Cause he's obviously like, if you're a music reporter, that's the last people you want to get involved with. Cause that's the people who are running shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
Did you ever hear about Prodigy? You know that rapper?
Wait, from Mindless Behavior?
No.
Oh, no.
So there's a rapper. I think he's from like the 2000s and 90s, but
Yeah.
his name is Prodigy.
Okay.
And he passed away really mysteriously after trying to expose the Illuminati, specifically Roc Nation.
Oh my gosh.
Now, Prodigy, he went on, I forgot exactly what show it was. It was Alex Jones.
Oh,
The
wow.
conspiracy
So
theorist.
he's-
Yeah. So he was on a call with him and pretty much exposing what happened. And this is way before like the Diddy parties and all of this info came out. He was talking about they're doing rituals here at these parties. They're doing things to kids.
Yeah.
And all of these celebrities and rappers and people that are of fame, they're connected into this ring. And pretty much he exposed all of it, right?
Yeah.
Now, the next week, literally the next week, fam, he died. Guess how?
What?
Eating an egg.
Because it was poison?
He choked on an egg.
What?
How the fuck do you choke on an egg, bro?
You don't, fam.
Don't.
Yeah.
So that might be like the first person in the world to have been
Choked on by
killed by choking on an egg.
What the heck? Just
Mysteriously
yeah.
passed away. R.I.P. fam.
And then yeah, I've never heard of Prodigy. That was never in the news too. So it's like they swept that under the rug too.
Yeah, so he was exposing everything and just, that's
Yeah.
it, gone.
Yeah.
Now, there's a video right now.
Oh my
My goodness, bro.
Of who?
Okay, this one's weird. This one's really weird because it's a random woman.
Yeah.
At least that's what we think because we never seen her before. But she's taking a video almost like a you need to watch me because I'm not safe. Watch this.
What?
She's trying to expose Hollywood and the cults that are in Hollywood. Listen to this.
Let me see.
Look what she says. Listen. Okay, let me pause it real quick. She said she's related to Jeffrey Epstein. Cool?
Yeah.
There's two options. She's either mentally ill
Okay.
or she's telling the truth, and this is a crazy story. Watch this.
Get that.
She has dates too.
Colorado, with my twin brother, Shia LaBeouf,
Shia
to our
LaBeouf.
father, Stephen Bruce Epstein, and our mother, Shayna Sadie LaBeouf, who separated us, forging our birth certificates as part of a ritualized, highly organized, generationally planned child trafficking cult
Crazy.
What
that
the
initiates
heck?
3-year-olds and deifies incest and inbreeding.
Let me pause it. The
Yeah.
craziest part too, she kind of looks like Shia LaBeouf. Just a little
Low-key.
bit. He looks really shallow. I'm not gonna lie.
Low-key, yeah,
That's
yeah.
just kind of crazy.
I know.
I have not been in danger, just been incredibly anxious. However, the world deserves for the truth to belong to the
What the
public.
heck is
Yeah,
this?
like
This
she's,
is for
she's either
accountability.
telling the truth and this is
If
serious.
for any reason I fail to appear on my interviews
Oh my
this
gosh.
weekend,
Oh my gosh.
She's having interviews this weekend.
you are more than welcome and encouraged to upload everything from your account.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Okay, so there's
okay.
two options. She's either actually just crazy and
Uh-huh.
she's like, making up this story, or it's true. Which one are you going with, man? She kind of looks like shy. I'm not gonna
I know, and she gave dates, but at the same time, it's like, what made you want to do it on the train though? Like, did she feel like her life was coming to an end, so
She's
she
probably
had to get it right away?
Okay, so
because why can't she just? Why did she do it in public?
This is my thing. This is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thing. When you're on the run and you're hiding,
Yeah.
you're doing that anywhere you can. Also, you're trying to be in public at all times because
Okay.
if you're, kind of hidden,
Yeah.
not in view of cameras, people could do stuff to you.
Okay.
You know,
See, and now I'm gonna play the other side. I think it's real because she said that shit at the end where it's like, if I don't make it to my interview,
release like
yeah,
certain things.
and
on
like that's the
account.
same shit that DDG and his artist did too. Cause
You said that?
no, they opened it on stream, so
Yeah,
the public,
that's smart.
so
bro.
the public can know.
That's
if they
smart.
disappear, fam. The bottles, fam.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
in my hand.
That's the way to do
know
it
what I mean?
because you have proof.
Proof. You
Yes.
have proof. You now
and
have
people are
proof.
seeing what's going on. People are
Yeah.
tracking what's going on. The timelines and shit, bro.
Exactly. Yeah,
The
yeah,
times-
yeah.
And I think that's the problem a lot of people had before when, let's say, they're exposing things or they're trapped under this, I don't want to say like Illuminati, but like literally the Illuminati.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, when they're trapped under the rigmarole of strings being pulled, you have to kind of like be seen. If you don't, then it's just all, I don't know, we don't see it happening.
Yeah.
And we can't,
yeah.
nobody can put the puzzle pieces together. It's just gone.
But that's why it's like in these days, I feel like cases are are easily more solved because you have so much shit on the
for
internet.
sure.
That
100%.
Because back then, what they have, nothing, bro. If a crime happened, who's posting it? No one.
Also, I'm still like unsure about the Halle Bailey DDG thing.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know
not.
anything.
I have no.
Yeah.
I didn't do enough research into it. But what
Exactly.
I do know is there's certain things she was saying where it didn't match up with the dates because he was actually live. He was actually live streaming.
Wow.
So he had an alibi, not even being there.
But
Which is
remember that story
crazy.
that I told you though, where the guy pre-recorded a live.
That'd be insane.
That would be
insane
DDG.
twist. That would be insane twist.
No, but I'm pretty sure he was just live because he actually goes live every day. So it's
Yeah.
like maybe like streamers actually have that like all the evidence to them because if you're live every day, people see what you're doing every day. So it's like, you know what I mean, at the same time, court, what are they gonna watch the whole stream of you doing nothing?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Okay, speaking of DJ, has he ever dyed his hair blonde?
That is her blonde. He's had black. He's probably.
You think he's done blonde?
Like I've followed DG for a long time. I think he's gone blonde. I think.
All right. So
The blonde theory.
yeah, there's like more to this blonde theory now. Check this out.
Yeah.
So Ariana Grande might have accidentally revealed the secrets about celebrities dyeing their hair blonde.
Oh, is it call for help?
Close.
Oh, okay.
Close.
Yeah.
Yo, speaking of DDG, there's a streamer that's blonde right now. That's why I want to talk about it.
Who,
Jason
man?
the Ween.
Oh my.
Check this out. No, but like, check this out. So the theory is usually when people start blowing up or before they really pop off, they
go
dye
blonde.
their hair blonde.
Yeah.
And you see it in celebrities, actors, actresses, social media personalities. I'm pretty sure Rice Gum's done it.
Yeah, he's done it for sure. Yeah.
But this is what's weird. Ariana Grande, before she started going on like the whole Wicked press tour and all that stuff,
Yeah.
she put out a video and people are speculating in this video she's trying to reveal the truth about dyeing her hair blonde. Now, in the beginning of the video, she has brown hair.
Yeah.
Cool? And in the video, oh my God, I forgot to mention this.
What happened?
She was actually on the red carpet. An interviewer asked her about something and she goes, and she kind of made a joke. He's like, I don't remember. That's probably because of the, what did she say? She said exactly.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna play the video.
Okay, bet.
Check this out.
They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm happy.
Oh, I did.
You
see
see
this.
this, right?
I have seen that.
The Brighter Days memory eraser treatment. Cool.
Yeah.
What she's referencing is her music video So in her music video, it's the Brighter Days Memory Erasure. Now, that's a callback to a Jim Carrey movie. I forgot what it's called. Leave it down in the comments if you guys know. Okay. But theory is the blonde hair isn't them dyeing their hair blonde. It's a result of going through the procedure. When you dunk your head into the liquid and putting your brain into the vat, it changes the color of your hair. So when they go through the memory erasure or they go through the brainwashing, their hair is blonde because they're using their head to go into the system and going through the procedure, dyeing their hair blonde. That's just theory. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I just thought the whole time the blonde was like, oh, they're about to get really creative because that's usually when they blow up after.
I mean, yo, Slim Shady, like so many people's done it. Right before their big like boom.
Yeah.
So if you see me with blonde hair, something's wrong.
No.
Yeah, I'm saying like,
what did you do for the memory eraser thing? I'm gonna ask you.
I'm not gonna remember.
Oh, actually, you're not gonna remember.
I'm not gonna remember that shit.
You dipped your head already.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that shit. But that's just a theory. Like, if you see someone with blonde hair, maybe they went through that shit. I don't know.
There's more psychological warfare going around because I don't know if you heard the Trump theory.
No.
Recently going around.
This guy has blonde hair too?
No. Oh yeah, he does have blonde hair.
Yo, blonde hair too, man.
But like, fam, like this is actual like breaking news. The head of FBI that was fired from Trump. So he worked. So the guy was the head for 2013 to 2017, and then Trump fired him. Right on his Instagram. He posted a picture and it was like named like, I'll show you it. It was like, I like the formation of these shells on my beach walk, right? So he posted this on his Instagram.
What the fuck? That's so random.
Random, bro. I'm telling you.
That's cold, bro.
Yes, that
shit has to be cold.
Yes. So if you look at the numbers, 86 and 47. This is 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Right?
What does it say? What's the caption?
Cool shell formation on my beach walk.
Okay.
So I looked into it.
Yeah.
And people are saying that 86 means to get rid or kill something.
Interesting.
86, right? That's what it means. Also, fun fact, in restaurants, 86 is a code word they use to throw away something or get rid of it, right? So 86, 47. 47. What does that say?
47th president?
47th president.
Crazy.
Fam, in the rallies,
Yeah.
they usually have signs that say 8647 because they want to kill.
Damn, actually that's what it is?
So the whole theory is that they're trying to plan an assassination for the president, but that's a theory.
How long ago was this?
2 days ago. And look, recently, so 21 hours ago, he posted on his Instagram again. He took down the picture and he said, I posted earlier a picture of some shells I saw on the beach walk, which I assumed were a political message. I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down.
Who is this person?
James Comey. He was the head of FBI, but then he's now not working.
So he knows what that means.
Man, I know that.
He knows what that means.
He's not just gonna post this, fam.
Head of FBI, they're supposed to be the smartest fucking people on the planet, no? Type shit?
Yes, fam. So like, why would you do this? Like, what do you mean? I didn't assume it was a political message. Dog, you're not.
Nah, he knows.
That's why. Yo, that's so random.
Damn,
That's real
bro.
political. That's real political.
What does he usually post?
Huh? Oh, yo.
What does he usually post?
Fam,
Actually?
it's just like.
I'm actually curious.
Fam, it's like
The pictures of the kids, the dog on a walk.
Millennial ass Instagram, fam.
Matcha latte. Not even. He's drinking espresso for sure.
See? Just millennial selfies by.
Wait, what does that say?
Whoa.
Wait. Click that.
What?
Wait. What?
Oh no, it just glitched.
Oh, it just glitched.
Yeah,
Okay.
No. Okay, if you didn't see on the screen, I clicked the picture, but some next picture.
Some next like writing popped up. My bad.
This guy tried to decode a message on Instagram. So for everybody that runs a business out there, I know it's intimidating. Even when I started this podcast, I felt like I had to figure it out all on my own. Scripts, setups, filming locations, and logos. And when you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. So Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands that are getting started just like mine, Pretty Boys Track Club. Get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style. Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And best yet, Shopify has an e-commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing, returns, and beyond. So if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/jumpers, JUMPERS. Go to shopify.com/jumpers, shopify.com/jumpers, JUMPERS.
Summertime is upon us, and you guys want to make this the best season yet for y'all, especially when you guys are on a diet or trying to work out and trying to get your best body. But with so many things going on during the summer, you don't want to worry about having to meal prep or cook your own food. You just want to have fun. Now, the game changer for me has been eating Factor meals so I can avoid cooking and avoid meal prepping. All I have to do is heat up my Factor meal, and within 2 minutes, I have a nutritious gourmet meal for me to eat. So get outside instead of prepping and cooking indoors. Factor meals arrive fresh and ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your goals. Choose from Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, Keto, and more. Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. It's easy to savor more this spring. Factor meals pack in the flavor with none of the fuss. Ever since switching to Factor meals, I've been able to save so much time, just have fun, don't worry about my meals that I'm gonna eat, and actually eat good, nutritious food. So get started at factormeals.com/jumpers50 off and use code jumpers50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code jumpers50 off at factormeals.com/jumpers50 off for 50% off plus free shipping. Yo, but that would be a smart way to actually, I think one day, quote me to this, because I'm actually going to do this one day. Like,
what the fuck?
For real, I'm actually going to do this one day.
Yeah.
One day on some Mr. Beast shit, when I have like just fuck you money and just want to give it away, I'm going to keep like a decoded treasure hunt within an Instagram post.
Wow.
And I'm going to make everybody look for the money.
That would be sick.
I promise I will.
That would be sick.
Like one day.
But would it only be in Canada or would you extend it across the world?
Bro, if we want to plant in the Bahamas like a real treasure, we can do it
like
too.
a real treasure.
We can really do that if you really want
fire.
to. No, but dead ass.
Yeah.
I love creating like storylines, the puzzles and stuff. I think that would be so cool. That would be a cool, I don't know, leave in history type thing.
Fam. Like imagine.
Has there ever been a treasure hunt the whole world was looking for?
I mean, The Amazing Race. But
that's not the whole world though.
I know it's not.
No, like for example, if Kai-san might take this shit now.
I know where you're going with this.
So if he came out and said like, "Yo, I'm putting a treasure hunt somewhere in the world, go find it," everybody would be looking for that. But it would be sick
if it's like one time you go to China, but the other clue is in like the Philippines.
Oh my god!
And then
that's what we should do for our tour.
Oh, that would be sick. That would be sick.
Wait, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, okay.
That's actually kind of fire. Wait,
we'll send that to Andre.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so it's like the whole tour of the world, but we're all trying to find some shit.
And then you like leave certain clues around. Oh my god,
it's like a geo. What's that thing that we do in here? But like geocaching, but around the world.
Oh my god, that's
so
crazy.
Jumpers tour, fam.
That's kind of wild.
Like, so one of the messages will be on the highest mountains in Greece or something like that. Or in Guatemala, you got to do a 7-hour hike to get one of the messages.
No cap, you know how we say like, oh, if we were younger, would we watch ourselves?
Yeah.
I would 100% take part in this 100%. Shit. Oh my god, I would 100% take part in that. That's fire, bro.
You know, I seen too that was so like smart in China that I kind of want to go there for now. So like, there's something called Mount Sai, I think. And it's like 70,000 steps.
Yeah.
Right? But China's so like advanced. They've developed like an exoskeleton that you can.
Oh, it's like metal legs.
That you can rent.
I've seen those.
And it's so crazy too, because it's like if you hike up the mountain with a bunch of bags, you can rent out an electric dog that will carry your bags up while you hike.
Oh, that's coming out, right?
Yes, fam.
It's like a horse.
It's a horse, but it's
like it's so
but
sick.
bare suitcases on the back, and you just walk with it.
Oh wait, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay.
But I seen one where it's like a motorcycle, but it's a horse. And it's a robot horse.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
It's crazy. Like they're going on mountains and shit. They're like jumping. Yeah, they're jumping far. But it's pretty much like, you know those dogs, the robot dogs, but a sturdy like stallion type shit.
Okay.
That's talking space cowboy. That's like real space cowboy stuff right there.
That's whatever that iRobot movie was. Because what if the horse just spazzes out?
It could.
You know what I mean? I seen a video recently where like there was some like difficulty in the the technology, and then the robot was thank God that it was like hooked up to a wire, but it started swinging at the human.
Oh,
and it started going crazy, like spinning around, trying to get to the human.
The only danger with our future of using robots and all of these things is hacking.
Hacking? What do you mean?
You know Watch Dogs?
Yeah. Oh,
imagine a Watch Dogs future where you really could just
Bro,
and then
Watch Dogs?
I took over your. You ever watch Companion?
No,
I think
I
we talked
haven't.
about it before, right?
I don't think so. Say it real quick.
It's the robot that he like jailbroke to murder somebody.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. So it's pretty much looks like a human. Imagine, bro, we're in a universe where we can't tell the difference from human and like companions that look like real people but they're actually robots.
Yeah.
And then one day you're just walking through and somebody hits like a switch to, hack every robot that's actually there. And all of a sudden everybody freezes except you.
Yeah.
And you realize, holy shit, I'm the only human
Now
still
it's
here.
bad.
That's
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah, that's a crazy realization.
That'd be a good short film. Maybe I should make that. Like you're in the mall and then you see all these people where it looks like real people, but somebody like a hacker goes to see like which one's a robot, but they're all fucking robots.
Fam, I'm telling you. There's also a guy that makes I don't know if you've seen him on your For You page or your YouTube, but there's a guy that makes short films in Alaska with bears. Have you seen him?
Bears?
It's like it's so he'll go around.
He fights bears?
No, he preaches about the struggles of bears
Really?
while a bear is really close to him in the background. So that's his whole life.
Oh shit.
Like
so
that, like
he's like playing with fire.
No, real shit. And like, he got so popular. I think they wanted to do a documentary on him, right? So him and his girlfriend were trying to do a documentary doing about more bears, right? So they started camping and they were right beside a salmon river, right where bears would be, right? So boom, they do the documentary, they finish it, nothing goes wrong. But then obviously they're like, oh, we got to go back to California and edit the stuff. But I guess the plane ticket was too like, what do you call this? Like expensive at the moment. So they were like, okay, we're just going to extend the trip and we'll relocate. Fam, there's audio tapes of this guy getting like clawed up and killed by a
So
bear
he died.
just because he stayed that extra 2 days.
Damn, bro.
And they were in a area where they didn't know like what type of bears were around there. And obviously, if you do that for so long, you're confident. You're confident around these bears because he used to like go touch the bears, like fucking play like wrestle around with them, play with cubs. But at the end of the day, he died, fam.
Damn, bro. Like the content's still there though.
The content is you want to hear the tape?
Okay, play a little bit.
I'll play a little bit. Yeah,
Play a
obviously you're gonna have to mute this, but
But he
fam,
died right there.
yeah, he died right
Oh
there.
my
still.
god. So there's a video of it.
There's audio. There's no
They
video.
obviously didn't post it, but it
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah, ready?
Oh my god. Okay, that's enough stuff. Oh my god, I don't
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
more.
yeah.
I heard the. That's crazy,
it's
bro.
Raps. It's rap.
I think, bruh, I the craziest part is like you can't do anything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You straight up can't do anything if it's like a gorilla, a bear, unless you have like 100 men.
Stop. Shut up, bro. you know Wojtek. I think it's called Wojtek the Bear. Have we talked about this?
No.
Where-
Is it the Winnie the Pooh in real life?
No. How there was in the Polish army, he was an actual soldier. Like they had a bear as a soldier.
Wait, that's lit. What the hell?
Yeah. So like I
They
think
gave him a gun?
yeah no. Fucking
Bear strapped up.
imagine you're in. Yo, imagine
With a helmet too?
you're in the front lines and all you see a bear rushing you with an AK.
Oh my god.
Nah, so in the Polish army, I think the mother died and they adopted him.
Yeah.
So obviously once you start
This
hanging
is
around.
World War II?
World War II, yeah. How'd you know
Oh
that?
shit.
Yeah.
Because you said Polish.
Yeah, Polish. Damn, you know history still.
Yeah, fam. I know that. I really do this, bro.
No, so like the bear would hang around the soldiers, and what they said they would he would eat what they did. They would sleep. They would sleep with the soldiers.
Yeah.
And he would even drink the beer with soldiers.
That's sick.
Yeah. So there's pictures of him. You know when they line up.
And then he's in the bear. That's
Yo,
funny.
the bear is standing
That's actually
on
mad cute still.
2 feet, fam.
That's actually fire.
So when the Polish were gonna transport somewhere else, I think it was to Italy.
Yeah.
There's a rule in the military where they say pets can't travel with the troop.
With the troops,
Yeah. So what they did to counter it, they enlisted Wojtek as an actual
His name's Wojtek?
Yeah, Wojtek.
Voltec.
Like
Vo.
yeah, Wojtek. And then they enlisted him as a soldier, fam. And then on the front lines, he would be like the mule. So he would go and give all them the
That's
ammo.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually cool though. That's like Narnia, bro. That's like imagine you run out of ammo and a bear. It's a big ass bear paw right beside you.
Fuck,
I would actually feel protected. I'm not gonna lie.
If you have a bear beside you, fam, yeah, you're not losing.
What if? Imagine a whole different future where instead of, oh my God, do you think they ever tried that?
What?
Do you think they ever tried to tame animals to fight wars for us?
Tame animals?
I guess they have with, like horses they have,
Yeah.
dogs technically. But like imagine they did that with, I don't know, chimpanzees.
That would be dangerous.
And then the whole army is just chimpanzees on some Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I actually don't know why they have, or maybe they're in the
It's just-
process of doing that.
No, but they wouldn't do it with animals. They would definitely do it with humans, like humanoids at least.
Okay, but do you think they would get in a lab and try to create their own type of animal? They probably would.
Probably,
Yeah.
bro.
Like like the
Probably.
Area 51, that whole theory is like, it's not an actual military base. They're trying to make like different type of human/horse, human/thing. You know what I mean? Just so they can fight.
Like a splice.
Like a
Yo,
splice.
imagine the skin of a turtle or like it's bulletproof type shit. And then the body of a bear. Right? And then the brain of like a chimp.
Oh my
or
god.
a dolphin. They get like sonar. Yo.
No, dolphins are mad smart. Yeah.
Yeah,
What I
that'll be
realized.
crazy.
Yeah,
Because
fam.
what's gonna happen is, and we talk about like robots fighting wars for us. I'm surprised back in the day they didn't just tame like I'm pretty sure they could have tamed birds to drop bombs. Oh, but they
I
didn't
think
have
they
bombs
did
back
tame
then.
birds though.
They didn't have bombs then. Then maybe like poison. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. But they sent birds to like the messages. Remember back then you would have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
You have
say.
to like give the bird a message.
Yeah, like a messenger pigeon.
yeah.
You can definitely just send poison in that shit and then just like drop it on
Real
a king,
shit.
right?
Yeah, real shit. But now they're sending fucking Ace of Spades bottles to fucking.
It's not Ace of Spades.
Real shit. How did they find the? Oh, actually, the location is easy.
Yo, what if
Yeah.
inside the bottle there's actually like
I would.
That's
yo,
crazy.
Okay, would you even drink? No, you wouldn't.
No,
if you
I
got,
wouldn't.
you wouldn't even.
That's a threat.
You wouldn't even think of drinking that bottle.
No. I wouldn't even drink that.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. There's another video I have to show you.
Okay, bet.
So this video came out way before the Diddy shit, any of like the Illuminati rapper stuff that's coming up.
Okay. Before.
Way before.
Okay.
This is a Method Man. Okay.
Okay.
Way before Kanye West started like tweaking out and saying all this stuff about. Way before this.
Don't sing that song.
Way before this. There's a video of Method Man talking about Kanye and talking about Diddy. And it's like, this shit hits so different today. Watch
Why?
this video.
You predicted something?
Watch it.
Kanye West, I hate that, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of our parties and bitch sucking in the bathroom.
Pause. Who did he say that to? Did he?
No,
like-
Kanye West. You watch it one more time. Watch it one more time. Hold on.
So now everything.
Kanye West, I hate that, man. Plus, I seen the nigga at one of our parties and bitch sucking in the bathroom.
Because he said he doesn't like Kanye West because he saw
Yeah,
Kanye West in a Diddy
sucking,
party
yeah.
doing that.
Oh my. Now everything.
But hold on. From what we know so far, let's like put it together, puzzle pieces together. It's pretty easy. It's like a big missing puzzle piece that we have the piece right there for. It kind of makes sense.
No, it does now.
It does now. It does
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
which is oh
No, bro.
crazy.
Bro.
Okay. Theory though.
Yeah.
Why do you think he's making all this music like that? Do you think it's for attention now?
I think it's another part of the humiliation ritual.
think it is a humiliation ritual?
That's the only thing. Because what makes you put out a song like that?
I have a theory. Okay.
Okay.
I have a theory. I had another theory before we said it, but I think this theory is really, really interesting.
Okay.
And I have a theory that Justin Bieber's gonna do something similar.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So Justin Bieber, he's been crashing out. He's been going off the rails on certain shit, posting weird stuff on social media.
Yeah.
He's posting that song that he was kind of dissing Benny Blanco.
Yep.
He's not looking too healthy right now. Did you hear how he had to sell his catalog for like 200 mil?
Oh, Benny?
No, Justin Bieber.
Oh no, I didn't.
You didn't hear about this?
No.
This is recent. He sold his music for like 200 mil because apparently like he went broke doing some
Really?
things. I don't know for sure. This is just like what I've heard.
Okay.
Check this out. I have a theory though, because I was reading the comments and the comments are like, yo, the Justin Bieber 2027 comeback will be crazy. The comeback's going to be crazy. And
Okay.
if you think about it, right? If you think about it, we are all waiting for comeback stories. But you can't have a comeback story if there's no fall.
Yep. And he fell. Like, you see it on his live. He's crashing out crazy.
Think about it, bro. How do you get somebody that's so famous even more famous? Let them have their fall and let them have their rise, bro. Look, theory, the reason Drake and the Kendrick stuff went a certain way is so Drake can have a rise. Who knows?
That is true.
Who knows? The reason Kanye is on a crash and crashing out
So
he could rise, fam.
Oh God, does that mean
you can't have a rise without a fall.
That is true, yeah. And that means real pop music is back, like recession music. Because right now we need music, fam. I'm not gonna lie. The recession, like, we need good pop music, fam.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect time for Justin Bieber to come back.
Now check this out. I heard it on a different case. I forgot exactly what celebrity it was, but they call it the hero's journey.
Okay.
So their hero's journey, they have popularity, they're a hero because they do something big, and they're off to the races with their career. Famous, boom, everybody knows them, blah, blah, blah. At a certain point, because they're on this stretch of their career that's just the same, it's just regular. Like, okay, they're doing good. For example, a Tom Cruise.
Okay.
He's doing good, yeah, boom. You don't really hear about Tom Cruise like, oh, this happened to that happened, blah, blah, blah. It's Tom Cruise. Who do you hear about a lot, though? You hear about a lot with celebrities that go, boom, 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 boom.
Because they're always
boom,
relevant
boom.
in the news.
And who's more popular? Those celebrities.
Yep.
Now, to create somebody that's even more famous than they are, they have to have that, like, controversy, disaster happen, who knows? Big breakup for them to come out and go, boom, from the Phoenix. They call it the hero's journey.
Yeah.
So to create their career stronger than even before, they would go, oh, we gotta, reconcile because he was this and that, but he was in a bad place. Now he's this and that. Once he rises again.
Damn.
And think about it. Let's say Kanye West does like go, oh, I was tweaking out, blah, 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 this and that. Yeah, we'll take him back in open arms like people would. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's still crazy the shit he was saying. But even the concept of him trying to come back is already a huge headline.
Yeah, that's true.
Like going back against something, that's a huge headline already. Or I could just be completely wrong, and the actual hero's journey is a villain's journey.
What does that mean?
Now check this out.
Yeah.
You ever hear the Joker theory?
Nah.
How the Joker is actually the hero?
Oh, because he takes all the people that are like, that they don't care about, and he rallies them together?
Yeah, that too. So there's certain aspects about Joker being a villain that actually makes him the hero over Batman. You think about it from one thing, the Joker never really tries to kill Batman. He can take him out. He never really takes him out.
I think we talked about this.
Yeah. Now, one of the big things though is when I realized the villain is low key just a placeholder. You know in the UFC where they have like an interim belt?
Yeah.
Is a placeholder for good to overcome it.
Okay.
Think about it. Think about it. And you can look at a lot of things like this where it's waiting for its predecessor to overcome it and bring in this new, I guess this new city. For example, like Gotham is a terrible city because the Joker's running shit.
Yeah.
But because the Joker's running shit and causing all this evil, it causes a good hero to come and take his place.
Okay.
Because like I said, there's no rise without a fall.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at every single, industry, even like music, rap, even in acting, there's always somebody that holds a place and somebody to overtake it. I don't want to get in too much detail. I'm going to let you guys cook with that on yourselves. But there's a lot of interesting stuff there.
Yeah. So do you think like the whole Justin Bieber thing, the hero's journey, like him crashing out on live, because obviously to our eyes, that's what we see on the media. But fam, like these people that handle his career, like the media managers, the PR team, they're very smart. Like they're smarter than we think, right? Very smart. So do you think like all of this stuff is already planned? Like, oh, do this, do that.
You want to get that deep rabbit hole type shit?
No, because that's where my head is going.
So check this out. Yeah. I have a theory that they have it so fucking planned that they even test it out in simulation.
Oh, wow.
That they'll go, you know how like in WWE, you can put like one fighter against another fighter, or even like a UFC game. And then before like the main event happens, you can see like, oh, who might win, blah, blah. But technically that's a simulation test, right? Now, how hard is it for ChatGPT to get a good idea of what the media and the public, I guess, perception of celebrities or music taste or who knows what? All that information, give it your plan, your business plan, marketing plan, on what you're gonna do to this celebrity. Let it play out. Watch how it plays out. Gives you a receipt. Okay, this will happen. This will happen. Okay, I don't like that one. Let's run this plan.
My goodness.
Boom, 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 boom. You know what? This one's sick. Let's do this play and then play it out.
Yeah. Until we get the right one, then we do it to the big celebrities that we need. But who would they test it on though?
They tested in the simulations, fam. Like what I'm thinking is they just test it in the computer. So it will just collect information.
Yeah.
And it has enough information, fam. It knows how the media reacted to Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Michael Jackson scandals, Britney Spears scandals, blah, blah, blah. It knows how the public perception is going to change or work out. Has a good grasp of it, right?
Yeah.
And you can give it more information that's new. People play Fortnite now, blah, blah. You know,
Yeah.
it can just collect information. Now, if it has all that information and I have a plan, boom, I put it in, it'll give me an outcome that could be kind of accurate. Maybe you should go with this plan. Maybe you shouldn't. This is how it will play out if you do. This is how it might not.
Yeah.
ChatGPT is crazy, but there's definitely a ChatGPT out there that these people are using that we don't even know the fucking name to, bro.
Yeah, that's why maybe the celebrities that are always in the media the most, or like the ones that always blow up crazy, are the ones that invest the most in their behind the scenes and their media teams. Because it's like that's all you really need. If you have a great plan, then who's stopping that plan?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna show you this.
Okay.
Look, they have footage of inside Jeffrey Epstein's island.
What the fuck?
Inside Jeffrey Epstein's
Oh wait,
island. fam.
when somebody snuck on the island? Let me
This is
see.
more like in the actual offices and shit, bro.
Let me see.
It's actually so interesting.
Let me see.
Check this out.
Inside the structures, inside.
Because we haven't seen inside yet. We seen from the outside.
Yeah.
Like kids have snuck on and vlogged it.
Oh,
But look,
no,
This
it's
has
actually
never
the
been
Yeah, like
seen
inside, actually
before.
inside,
We are
look.
now inside the library. Dozens
bad,
of
bro.
books
You're good.
line the walls, including literature like Ernest Hemingway's
Oh, it's just
Selected
books.
Letters, vacation reads such
Look,
as Robert
it's
Ludlum's
books, right?
The Bourne Ultimatum, denser titles like The Golden Age of Theoretical Physics, and Salman Rushdie's Satanic Verses.
Oh, no.
Now, a closer
Crazy.
inspection
Okay, no.
revealed unusual
Look,
objects.
then they have like weird.
Statuettes of winged figures in plague masks.
Okay,
what the
those
fuck?
definitely
And one
mean
of a
something.
semi-nude young woman washing
Oh.
herself while seated on a bidet. Video
Interesting.
and photos inside the library also show a horse whip, which is right here under the chalkboard. Apparently,
What the- how did
crafted
this
from
guy even get
leather
in there?
And bone.
I don't know.
And
I
then
actually
we go
don't.
to this.
Is this AI?
They snuck in. No, they snuck in.
Now this chalkboard displayed.
What the fuck is
cryptic
that?
words,
Yeah, so this chalkboard, apparently like there's code on it.
including the word power, deception, mirror in face, dank brain,
This
among
is so
others.
stupid, fam.
The chalkboard's message remains a mystery, and we're hoping
But
that
this is the
some of
crazy
you in
part,
the
'cause
audience
look.
can help decipher and ascertain what Epstein might be talking about here. This is again right after he was arrested. We compared the words on the chalkboard to a note Epstein wrote.
It's
in
actually
prison
him. It's his
cell
writing.
before his death. Several letters and letter combinations from the note match those on the chalkboard,
Okay.
which leads us to believe they were in fact written.
The guy would still, even if it's real, guy would still be like, $500.
Yeah, yeah, that's how they
But,
always
yo, that
do
used
it.
to be my favorite show. I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if they're still running that, but yeah.
That's a good show because they
Yeah.
used history in it. They're
Exactly.
they give you fun facts and shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is cool.
That and the locker wars. I think what is
Storage
it?
Wars.
Storage wars.
Yeah.
Yo, they don't
You ever
make.
watch Auction Hunters though? That was like the other
I think I saw a
Auction
bit of
Hunters
it. Yeah,
is
yeah.
crazy too. That was a
Bro,
good ass show.
They don't make shows like that no more, fam.
I think they do. We just don't watch TV.
Or maybe it's just not on Netflix because the Netflix shows aren't doing the.
No, like we yeah, deadass. We don't watch TV.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
we don't watch TV. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Like we watch Netflix.
Yeah.
But we're not getting that shit on
Yeah, you're
Netflix
right.
unless they
But-
put it out.
But also, did you because this is recent news. There was a big Mexican influencer, the beauty influencer. Have you heard this?
No, I
Because
don't
it's
think
like
so.
because like it's big just because like the person that they thought did it is part of like the cartel. So that's why it's so big right now. But the thing is, she was the whole time it happened, she was on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened? She was in her beauty store, right? And her friend, this is where it gets confusing. Remember her friend. So her friend tells her there's a person that wants you to give you a gift. And I sent him the location, everything like that, right? So she's like, oh, why can't he just send it to my house? And the friend goes, oh, it needs to be received in person, right? So boom, she's on live just waiting for this person for hours. Now it's like, it gets to a point where she's there so long. She's talking to her chat. She's like, bro, I want to go home. Like it's getting, like this person's never coming.
Yeah.
But her friend in the back is like, just wait a couple more, like just wait a bit, right? Moments later, the guy comes on a motorcycle. He knocks on the door. He's like, "Oh, are you the beauty influencer I'm supposed to meet?" She's like, "Yeah." And then she mutes the live because they think they're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah.
Fam, while the live is still running, right after she mutes it, the guy takes out a gun and he
Damn. On camera?
shots to the torso. And this is the craziest
Wait, so
part.
she survived?
No, she died. But this is the crazier part. That live only ended when her friend picked up the phone. She can only see like till here on the camera
shit.
and ended it. But people in the comments were saying, fam, there was no panic in her friend's face.
Oh, she set her up.
No, but that's the theory. That's like there's obviously still like going on and searching for who did it.
Yeah.
But why did she pick it up and she had a blank face and ended the live? That's very sus, no?
She set her up, fam.
That's what everyone's saying, fam.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
She maybe she got like paid money.
No, but that's the thing is because like maybe it was a jealousy thing. Like she's obviously the big influencer and she's also an influencer too. Maybe she wasn't as big and there was, you know what I mean?
Damn, bro. And then oh shit. That's
so man's got
crazy.
lined, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that to me, fam.
What the fuck? Why would I ever do that? What the hell?
Don't lie to me, bro.
That's so insane, fam. So yesterday I was with two of my friends, and then we were talking about like how one of our friends or she was a girl.
Yeah.
She's like sometimes she doesn't like understand social like things, and she would easily get us lying on some stupid shit,
Like
right?
what? Like what?
Like I don't know. It's like she would just talk to random people and just like I don't know, just bring attention that isn't wanted.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
So they'll bring problems to you.
To you, right?
That's like unnecessary. I get what you're saying.
We're talking about that whole lining topic, and we're walking back to the car, and she hits us with the craziest line.
What?
It like goes dead silent. She's like, "Yo, I would be good if you guys wanted me to line someone."
Whoa.
I'm like, time out.
Sounds like she done it before.
That's what I'm saying. We all looked and we're like, wait, time out. What did you just say?
And she goes, turn around.
There's a fucking grizzly bear with a AK.
Turn around. Right here.
No, that would have been so insane. But I'm like, yo, see, that's some shit that you don't say, fam. Like, that makes it more suspicious. Oh my God.
Bro, has there ever been like a friend to say something like so weird and so out of pocket? Like,
Oh,
you have
man.
to check your surroundings.
Wait, why did that happen to you? No, that's so specific. You definitely have a story for that.
Fam. No, I don't have like a specific story, but I know there's a few times my friends either said something like so whack or so like they're trying to get a reaction to me. I'm looking for a camera.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
You ever do one of those?
Oh, I get what you're saying. No, I haven't had those ones.
You never had one of those?
Yeah.
Like sometimes, even when I talk to my cousins or my sister, like I'm like, okay, hold on, this is a prank. But at a certain point, I have to ask now. Because not that I'm lined up, but I'm like, they can get a good clip off me. So
No, you're very aware though, because usually when like crazy shit happens around me, I'm not thinking it's a prank. You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's weird.
I look at people's reaction.
Okay.
But it's also a thing of like, who's in on it?
Yeah.
This is game. You ready? This is game. This is game. I'm actually about to give you guys game. All right. If you really want to know who's like, no, I can't even say this, bro.
Really?
I can't even say this. But like, I'll give you an example. If something happens one way, look the other and look at the reactions of the people.
Yeah.
And
Wait. Say it again.
If something happens one way, look the other way.
Oh, I heard about this.
And look at the reactions of everybody.
But I don't know why they do it. What's like the game of that?
No, it's just to see like,
Oh.
it's to see if it's a test.
Oh, okay. Because if they look at you, then they're like trolling you.
Yeah, like you can figure out what's going on based on people's reaction, right?
Oh, okay.
Like you see the danger, but what if that's not the danger? That's the distraction. You know what I'm saying here?
Okay, yeah.
And then you look to see who could have caused this danger. You know what I'm saying here?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying
I
here?
get it. Yo, so I'm gonna do that now. But I've been doing the look away and then I'm not gonna lie.
My God.
Yo, yesterday we had dinner, fam, and I was bored, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, let me just try.
How'd it go?
No, because I'm like, whenever I talk to them and they were talking to me, I didn't look at them.
Yeah.
And then when I had to say something very important, I did it.
Yeah.
And then I just kept doing it. I don't know if they realized, but like, I just started doing it. And in my head, I'm just laughing. I'm like, yo, what would happen like if I kept doing this? Would they notice? Like, Like I'm like,
Okay, but
Carlos would
what's
be
the
so proud of
reaction?
me.
What's the reaction though? Like,
No,
what did
no,
you get
like
out of it?
whenever I did it, like they were more like they were. It was a good conversation with people. Like this is people I barely even know. So I'm doing that to them.
I feel like
But maybe my patterns are wrong because I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a rookie at it, right? So I'm going like this and then like this. And then like,
yo, that's too much of a look
Yeah,
away, bro. That's
I know.
too much. You have to make it obvious. You don't make it obvious like that. You
no,
gotta,
no, I'm building XP though.
gotta
That's
be-
the thing.
you gotta be calm.
That's why I'm practicing it. You know what I mean? But it was. I bet they're looking at me like, why is this guy always going like this? And then what? Looking at the eyes.
Nah, bro. You gotta like. It has to be natural. It has to be natural.
In my head, I'm thinking too much. Like, okay, I'm gonna say something important. Look them in the eyes. Boom. Look away.
Okay, this is real game. Ready? In order for it to work,
Yeah.
don't try to use it.
Oh, okay.
What you should do is pretend you're on like a dramatic movie scene.
Okay.
Do that.
That would
Do
be better.
that. What would the dramatic guy in a dramatic movie scene do at this very moment if he
Okay.
was trying to pick up this girl?
Okay.
How would he move? What would he
No,
say?
I wasn't doing it
What's
to-
the demeanor? No, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
though.
yeah,
Like,
okay.
like in your head, think that way rather than, oh, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
If you play the character,
Okay.
you go with the vibe.
I got you.
You go with but if you go like, right arm up.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
That's literally what I was
Yeah,
doing.
then it's too physical. You have to go with the vibe.
Yeah.
Rather than the physicality of it. You know
That's
what I'm
true,
saying?
that's true.
The specifics is not the right thing to
You
worry
explain
about.
that so perfect because I'm thinking in my head a lot now. I'm overthinking of like what I'm gonna say and where I'm gonna look.
Don't worry about the play.
Yeah.
Worry about the momentum.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm
that's real
saying?
game.
Don't worry about the play. Worry about the momentum.
That's real game still.
I should make a master class on this shit, man.
No, the guy that did the whole preachings of the Bears, he actually has a book. Before
Oh,
he died,
really?
he put it out. It's like Grizzly something. It's like all of the facts that you need to know about Grizzly Bears.
Did he know about Voltec?
Voltec
He
probably
probably
not.
did.
Ah.
Yeah, if he knows about bears, he probably knows
Yeah,
about
okay,
Voltec.
maybe he
Because
just probably
I
has
haven't read the
Voltec.
tat, fam.
A lie. If you're a bear connoisseur, you have to have a Voltec.
I'm gonna know every damn bear. Are you crazy? If I'm a bear connoisseur, I'm gonna know every single bear. Brother bear, fam.
Brother Bear.
Winnie the
Berenstein
Pooh,
Bears.
Paddington.
He probably has a Berenstein Bear right here.
Top bear right now.
Top bear? Oh. For me, Paddington.
Paddington.
I'm not gonna lie, because I fucked with him like how he traveled the world.
Corduroy. Oh, that's a heater.
That's
That's a heater.
I forgot
Y'all don't
about
even know
corduroy.
corduroy. Y'all don't even know corduroy, bro.
I forgot about Corduroy still.
What's the Pokemon that's purple? Ursaring, right?
That's not top 5 bears though.
That's a sick bear though.
It's a sick bear, but it's not there's no legacy behind Ursaring, fam.
What's his name in open season? Uga?
Oh no, but that's still,
What's his name?
I forgot. But I know who you're talking to about.
What's his name? Damn, I forgot his name.
No legacy in that bear though.
In open season
Oh
bear?
wait, what's the oh fuck, there's another one where it's it was in a the one where it was a human film, but he was animated in. You definitely watched this.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Fuck. Hold on, bear. It's a cartoon.
What's his name? Boog. That's his name. Boog is his name.
Boog? Oh, Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear's top bears for me too.
Ew.
Because that's childhood though.
Oh my god.
You're nostalgic. What do you mean? You've never
Yogi Bear is so mid, bro.
Oh
I
my-
hated that film.
No,
bro.
I'm putting Paddington, Yogi Bear, and then what's the one you said?
Oog.
No, the the Corduroy.
Corduroy's a
Because
heater.
that's all nostalgia for me.
Alright, I'm gonna put Little Bear, Corduroy. I'm gonna put.
Corduroy.
I'll put Oog on there.
Really?
Yeah, Oog's a hitter. Oog's
Oog's a
sick.
hitter?
I'll put I can't even put Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's kind of
not-
soft.
that's not a bear,
He's
that's-
yeah, he's chilling.
But I would want him on my team though, as a starting.
Hold on, give me a second
yeah.
here. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Iconic bears.
Oh, Ted, fam. Let me put Ted in the starting
Oh
five.
yeah. Oh my god.
Well,
Motherfucking Poe. Kung Fu Panda.
oh yeah. Never mind, bro.
Alright.
That might be.
That's number one. That's number one.
Number one.
That's number one draft pick, bro. That's LeBron.
That's the.
Oh my god. What's this guy from Toy Story?
Who?
That guy's a real hitter. That guy's a real hitter.
No, never mind.
That's Tony Soprano, fam.
Fuck. Who is that, fam?
What's his name? Mr. Cuddles or something? I forgot his name.
Fuck, man. Why do I never know?
I forgot his name, bro. Yeah, Poe's number one. I'll put
Lotso.
Lotso, yeah, Lotso.
That was a
Lotso number 2.
Lotso was a real
Lotso,
deal.
yo, Lotso's Tony Soprano in a bear, fam. Bro's possessed like Annabelle.
Wait, didn't Lotso have an accent or like he talked like
Italian mobster? Kind of.
didn't he?
He didn't have an accent.
or
but
maybe he just played the I don't know.
he played it like a mobster.
He played it like a mobster.
Yeah, he played it like
okay.
a mobster. Crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
Top bear. Leave out in the comments who's your top
Who's
bear.
your top
Okay.
bear?
Also, leave in the comments your top dog.
Top dog.
That's for another
Yeah,
discussion.
you're probably gonna say like what?
Airbud? Nah.
Yeah, that's a basic ass answer.
Top dog, bro.
Name one. Your like favorite one.
Let's see.
I'm going courage
Iconic.
courage the cowardly dog, idiots.
That's a good one.
Real
That's a good
crash
one.
outs.
That's a good one.
Real
Slinky goes hard. Slinky's
Nah,
crazy.
that's not no legacy behind that.
That's no legacy. Though, you're right.
Courage the big red
Oh
dog.
my God, what am I saying here? Scooby-Doo. All right.
Oh, okay, that's LeBron.
All right, thank you for watching this episode of Jumper Jump Podcast. Make sure to comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Leave down your favorite dog in the comments
facts.
right
And
now.
Bear. And then make sure to also go down to Spotify, Apple. Keep downloading those episodes. Rate us a 5-star. We're going up in the charts every day. We love you guys, man.
And yeah, Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces.